Welcome to my room.
Okay.
Come on in.
I'm coming in. There's so much to look at. Where do we
There's
even
so much
start?
to look at. Let's start here.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's give you an overview first. Just stuff.
There's so much. It's so decorated.
All right. So let's start on this corner.
Okay.
So up here we have just cork board. It's like a picture of. It's just like a bunch of stickers and like trinket things, like a tattoo. A kid made this for me. These are my favorite colors. But yeah, just like a bunch of cards, some photos, some pins. Just a lot of things that are cute that I want to keep, but I don't know where to put. Picture of me, and it says sisters, but there's actually my best friends that are sisters.
I'm your real sister.
You're in here too. I didn't write this. Nobody did. And then here's a picture of me
Nova.
in my like favorite place in the world, in the mountains where we camp. And then there's a picture of my friend. And then here's all my like merch corner or whatever. So we have the Space Camp shirt. We have this embroidered Fresh Love thing that it's not actually Fresh Love. It's just one that I embroidered because I'm impatient. Here's the Surprise Party Tour merch. It's Fresh Love. And then back here is just some tote bags. This is just the Office one that my friend gave me. Here's another Let's Trip bag. This I got in Uganda. Here's a Space Camp one. And then here's my Conan Gray tote bag.
Hey, so you can see yourself in the mirror.
Hi. I painted this on it. It says it's a misdirect because that's a YouTuber that I watch. I really like. Oh, the fortune cookie thing says regularly assess and adjust your life priorities, and it says May on it. My brother just ripped that. And then here's some Heartstopper leaves. They're all over the room.
Yes.
And then here's this I just filled with like rocks and shells that I've gotten from like everywhere. Like the Dominican Republic, from Mexico, Honduras, California. Painting up here, my grandma did. My great grandma. She's the one I'm named after because her middle name was May. Here's just some of my colored pencils and markers. Here's my computer, and this is also where I usually put my iPad, but it's charging right now. And then here's just some paint that I have. Here's a camera I got from my grandma like forever ago. Here's a mirror. I paint something on here. Joy box that my grandpa gave me. This is just a little thing I got from the thrift store. It's a little lighthouse. I really like it. It also looks like the lighthouses I painted on Matt's tote bag. Here, it's full of embroidery floss right now because I'm making a lot of bracelets, but usually it just has my bookmarks in it. Painted that bookmark and then some little like pressed flowers.
Will you make me another bracelet?
Sure.
Yay!
There's a little like phone holder, palm pal or something like that, and it's a little sheep, little lamb, because I love
super cute.
I love like little lamb stuffed animals. Here's just some notebooks. And then here I just keep in my Taylor Swift Eras Tour. I just have all of my claw clips. My sister gave me these ones. Here's this little headband. Here is my vision board for this year. On this side, it has like a lot of people that I use as my role models and I look up to. And then on this side, it's just a bunch of things that inspire me that I just love. So we have like a lot of Tinkerbell in here, Alice in Wonderland, a lot of water stuff.
The YouTube plaque.
Oh yeah, the YouTube. Why don't you go eat a brick? That's a Matt quote. And then I just put this, if they can do it, so can I. There's Dylan. That's one of the YouTubers I watch. Joe's here. There's Nick Van Chris, Billy, Taylor. Where's Sabrina? Sabrina's up here. Rapunzel. I love Rapunzel. Sadie. And then these are like the coolest people ever. Kathy and Jose. I grew up with them. So they've known me since I was like 5. And they're the ones who like are able to take me out on the boat and all of that. I don't know if you guys watch The Office. If Ryan was here, he'd laugh, but like goes right into the wall. Here's just a butterfly poster because I was obsessed with butterflies. Here's an AJR little drawing that I did on my notebook, but then I just cut it out. And then here's a little deer I did. I painted this CD, Conan Gray, little box, another AJR thing. Yeah. And then here's my ukulele, and then here's a bunch of lays. They're orange, purple, and blue. I wonder why. And then here's my Conan Gray VIP thing, and then here's my Surprise Party Tour VIP thing. And then what else? I got this in Uganda. Here's some photos of me and my sister and my friend. This is just like a brain map that I did, which I think is funny, like Death Valley, but I'm deaf.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you. And then Conan poster we got at the concert. And then here's just a little dream catcher thing I made. Here's my record player. I have AJR,
Yes.
Billy, Mac Miller, the Everly Brothers are back here. I think it used to be my grandpa's. And then same with this one, Ozark Outlaw. I actually haven't listened to that one. Here's Rapunzel. And then, oh my god. Here's this little jellyfish I made, and it has a candle in it, so it lights up. Some dried flowers in it. Here's an Office music box. And then here's my kalimba, Romeo and Juliet pamphlet, because I saw Tom Holland in London last year. Here's a record that my grandpa actually sings on. And then this I got from Buckingham Palace in the UK. And then this my mom got in Poland. And here's another little Precious Moments thing. I've had this shell since like 7th grade. I made this little tic-tac-toe waffle thing.
Cute.
And here's a harmonica my dad had when he was little. A little disco ball. There's Conan confetti in here. There's also a fishing license I had when my dad took me fishing for my birthday. A parking pass. And then I forget honestly what this one is from, but then this one's also from Fenway Theater or Fenway Park or something when I was in Boston. Kanga and Rue with like some little flowers and stuff around it. Because when I was little, I would always call myself Rue. Then here's just like a little music box. Sound of Music, which is like my favorite musical. Here's just some slime. I made it work. And then little salt lamp. But yeah, there's a flower crayon my aunt gave me and my uncle. And then also I painted that. I love my bed. I love it. But here's my Eeyore. My best friends who I grew up with gave it to me for Christmas. A little Build-A-Bear. It smells like cotton candy. This is Lammy. I've literally had her since I was 3 years old.
Oh, it's flickering. There we go.
Yeah. Here's my nightstand. I'm not going to open it because it's like so messy in there. But down here we have The Trumpet of the Swan, which is a book I read a lot when I was little, or my mom read to me. 7 novels of Jane Austen, really pretty book, which I actually need to start reading. And then here's my junk journal. What else? Here's my whole wall. I'll go super in detail because, you know, it would take a while. Poster, pictures of my friends and I, and then some sunflowers because it's my favorite flower. And then little surfer poster, love surfing. There's a picture of my siblings and my mom.
Yay!
And then a Broadway one because I love like musicals. Bees poster. Here's a picture of me and my friend. Another butterfly. Here more Heartstopper, like leaves. This is a painting I did in high school, which I just liked. Here's my grandpa's handwriting. The ukulele chords. Polaroid of me and one of my best friends, Nova. Here's my dog. My Nova got this for me when my dog passed away. This is the first pack of Space Camp that I got, and I thought it was aesthetic. I couldn't throw it away.
Started her. We need to put some on?
You want some?
No, I'm okay.
My whole family before my parents got divorced. A cute picture, and I like to picture me and my siblings. My cousin gave me this with little horse because I love horses. Another bee thing my mom got for me. This is from my grandma. A kid made me this, and my sister gave me these two. There's a Good Luck Charlie post, and then my Papa Charlie, he drew this in my notebook, so I had to, you know, keep it up there. And also Charlie. And I also love that name. I wanna name one of my kids Charlie someday. Here's just like a bunch of bottles. I got this one from Belgium. Here's just like, they're actually dog toys technically, but I thought they were so cute. Here's a Dundee Award, which my brother and I won because we did trivia. Oh, and I also made this out of pipe cleaners.
Ooh.
It's really pretty. And it like makes rainbow in the morning. It like shines on these closet doors, and then at night it like shines over here. Yeah. Here's just like some of my stuffed animals. My great grandma, who also painted that, made this pillow. I made this little Pop-Tart pillow that I'm matching with my friend Henry. And yeah, here's my bookshelf. Look at this snow globe. Literally has the dolphin broken off. Which I don't know how that happened. This was my dad's when he was little toy. There's also a baby that goes with it. I don't know where it went. This is the violin I used to play when I was little. Here's a Eleanor Neal U2s, because she's one of my favorite YouTubers. Thing that my grandma gave me. It's just like this little lamp with fairy lights in it, and then I painted Tinkerbell on it to make it look like she was in it. These are actually VHS tapes that I obviously can't watch because I don't know like where, but it has like Megan's second birthday on it. Another little Precious Moments. This one's from when I was 9. My grandma gave me for every like birthday. Then this is, I believe, from Honduras or Cozumel. I can't remember. And then down here, gifted my mom. Like she gave her money to buy stuff in Hungary, I believe. And so this tea set is from Hungary. A Peter Rabbit like tea set. Aww. It's like little kid size. It's so cute. Here's some Stranger Things Funko Pops that my friend gave me. Here's a little drawing of Rapunzel that I did. Little Vanilla Spice diffuser. Here's a little box that I made look like an aspen tree. And it has like all these cute little like notes in it. And then here's some more shells. And my grandpa carved this because he was a carpenter. And then here are these little bee measuring cups my mom got me. And then down here we have a bunch of books. That's cute. And then here's a little duck I got. This I got from when I had brain surgery when I was 13. And then more Stranger Things that my friend gave me. Here's a feather found when I was like on a walk or something. Looked up what kind of feather it was, and it's an owl feather. How cool is that? I did this thing at work. Lots of crafts everywhere. I got this one from the Dominican Republic, this shop. There was so much like gunk and like living things in here that I had to clean out. And then here's my CD player that we all actually used to use when we were little. I have a Gracie Abrams one in my car, but then the other ones are the Beatles, Eddie Rabbitt, Dave Matthews Band, Dixie Chicks, like a bunch of old ones. Here's actually really messy, so I'm not gonna show you. My nail stuff in here and like extra makeup. And here's my closet. It's actually not that bad. It's the stuff on the flipping I'm embroidering. Little Winnie the Pooh sweatshirt. More art stuff in here and in here. Here's more art stuff. These are like all my hats. I also have a little Stitch stuffed animal up here. Brother got me. Here's Chubby the bear from like Jessie. It's just where I keep all like my swimsuits and stuff like that. Back there's just like extra blankets. Oh, here's my little merch section. My sister got me this one. Base camp shirt, let's shirt, surprise party tour shirt, fresh love. And then here's all my like tank tops, camera, and my tripod go over there. Last but not least, yeah, this is from 2024. This is my vision board. I have a little strawberry pen here. Lorelai Gilmore, a bunch of cute things up there. Here's my sister and I, San Diego County Fair. Here's the strawberries things that I got at a flea market. This was like the main inspo for this whole room. Polaroid of Georgie, a bunch of Polaroids of my family. Here are my necklaces, and then here's where I keep all of my bracelets. I bought something on Facebook Marketplace, and then this lady also gave me this. She was like, oh, here, I'm also giving things away because it was like around Thanksgiving. So I think it's like a dish.
What is it?
Acronym one. Cares so much, did I say a
fucking thing? Yeah.
Here's a paw print of Georgie. We all got one. Here's a little Huckleberry Mint things that we got on like our last like family camping trip before they got divorced. Barrettes and like bobby pins in it. And then here's this little, it's technically a candy holder, but it's a sunflower and a little ladybug, and I'm obsessed. And my mom gave me this tiny Nutella. There's a thing of Georgie that a friend got me when she passed away. Here are more pictures of Georgie. Here's a little mug that my cousin made me. And then here's where I keep most of my shoes, just like sneakers and sandals and stuff like that. I got it at the thrift store. It's a record player. How cool is that? Here's this vase that I painted with oranges on it, and this is technically a cat toy, but I thought it was really cute. Here's a painting that used to be in my grandma's house before she passed away, and here's just a lap desk that I used to paint or do editing or whatever. Wallflower that's out. Here's my desk. A lot of lip gloss. Here's an empty Space Camp, but I can't get myself to throw it away. Some perfumes and stuff, my hairspray, like a bunch of hygiene stuff in here. And then in this one is like all my arts and craft stuff. Like here is a bunch of pressed flowers. Yeah, all my tape, and not really that exciting here. And then under here, I just have the bags I use the most. So here's a bag I painted with oranges on it. And then just my other bag. And then there's my trash can, and then here I have all of my like junk journal stuff. Like it's packed full of just like stickers and all that kind of thing. Chock full. Yeah, I think that's it. It's really cute. And
That's really cute.
Do I have anything else to say? Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have an amazing day. You're welcome back here anytime. Keep trying. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.